Hello and welcome, Virgo, to your mid-monthly June reading. The energies that were coming through on you, throat chakra is an energy center that was really coming through strongly. And this is the energy center, it's usually blue or turquoise, right at the center of the neck. And what I was feeling from that is many of you are holding on to something that you need to speak about. Something you need to speak, something about your truth. You're holding back. You're not expressing yourself. And I feel like this is regarding a specific situation. It could be in a particular relationship. It could be about something much bigger than that. But either way, the message is that this expression needs to come forward to help you experience freedom. Because right now, you're holding back so much and it's constricting other parts of your life. So the other messages that were coming through is that something's happened recently that hit you really hard. It came up as like you're feeling a little dazed and confused. And the image that kept coming to my mind is the Five of Wands energy, which is in my deck, the Light Seer's tarot deck. It comes up as a person kind of holding his head and sorry, that's actually the Five of Swords, but that's the image that kept coming up. This kind of confusion, what's happening in my mind. Something happened outside that dazed and confused you. It was just unexpected. This could have been a loss of some kind or some other kind of major change that happened that was just unexpected, and you have to adapt, but you're just kind of reeling in the energy of this change. For example, like, for some people, when you become a new parent, you're just in this other world of sleepless nights, and, your body chemistry is completely off, and the world just feels different and weird. And so that's kind of what I'm getting here, is that you're just feeling off center a little bit. And even though throat chakra came through the strongest, I'm feeling like grounding is really needed here. I would suggest looking on YouTube and finding some grounding meditations. Because some of you, whatever the shock was to your system, it's got you a little bit out of body right now. Your energies are not quite centered in your physical body. I'm also hearing for some of you that might be related to overindulgence of substances, alcohol, marijuana, whatever. No judgment here. That's just the energy that's coming through, and you can take it however you want to take it. But that this shift in energy is actually going to start affecting your physical body. So that's a pretty big, important message, Virgo, that I'll share with you. And with that, let's go ahead and jump into your reading. I'm going to look at your overall energies for the month of June, or rather it's the mid-month reading, so it'll be the rest of the month of June. And sometimes the energies, the way they come out, even though they're sort of for a specific period of time, usually when I'm reading, I'm seeing things a month to 6 to 8 weeks out. So if I'm getting anything that specific in your reading, I'll definitely let you know in terms of timing, etc. So we're going to pull a couple of oracle cards for Virgo. Let's see what messages want to come through. Yin energy. So what I'm getting from this is that there's an imbalance right now, and you're needing more of this love, compassion, caring, nurturing energy to help balance out whatever else is going on with you right now. We also got the New Life card. I'll get some clarifiers on that. And Loyal Heart. So it may be, I'm kind of getting these two cards together. There might be something that, this kind of possible tower moment for you, this new life. So whatever you're going through now that has shaken you up so much, it's preparing you for this next phase. You're just not quite there yet. And it's very possible that that awakening was initiated by this loyal heart, either in coming together with a new person who just blew your socks off and just bowled your world over, or possibly an ending of a situation that had the same impact. It just blew you away. Nonetheless, the balancing energy is yin, which is, again, really that nurturing energy. And I feel like, yeah, I feel like this is something you're needing, not necessarily something you're trying to give to yourself, but something like from outside. You're needing people around you or situations that feel nurturing to you through this time. Okay, so let's look a little bit more closely at these energies and see what more we can learn and understand for Virgo. Whew, oh my. One more card, please. Boy, the cards are just trying to jump out everywhere. Yeah, okay. So we have malachite for healing. So definitely whatever's going on, what I feel like is you're in a healing phase right now. So whatever has knocked your socks off, thrown you off your game, shifted you, that you're in a healing phase right now, but you may need to just get a little bit more grounded so that you can adjust to whatever this healing is that's happening. And I'm also seeing conflict. So this is like the Tower card, which is what we talked about here. And then dreams. I feel like this is a little bit, for most of you, this is a little bit of a feeling of like dreams shattered. Something that you had hoped and wished for that then fell apart. For others of you, this is going to be the beginning of a new phase of developing new dreams. So after this, Tower, this loss, this change, this life shift, that as a result of that, new dreams are going to come to you, things that you just never imagined. And that's pretty exciting. So let's see where you are, Virgo, in this energy. Where is Virgo in this energy? Where is Virgo in this energy? Ooh, one more, please. Okay. So we have Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, Ten of Swords, and the Moon. I'm going to start here with the Moon card. Oh, man. So Virgo, this feels to me like that thing I was describing about being out of body and just feeling dazed and confused. It's like you're underwater with this experience. I'm not necessarily getting that it's grief. It's more like shock, like just, again, dazed and confused is what keeps coming to mind. You just don't even know what hit you yet, but it's got you in this state of emotions right now. And this is kind of where you are in all of this right now. You might be trying to show a really good face, meaning on the outside, you might be trying to act as though you're fine, nothing's wrong, everything's cool, you got it all together. But this energy is just under the surface. Just under the surface. So while you may be putting on this facade, this is what's going on. And that's actually, that's when I talked about authentic self-expression and about having to say something and you express yourself with the throat chakra. And in fact, it's interesting, the colors here, the blues and the greens are kind of a throat chakra color. You're not expressing your authentic self. So while you're coming out like this is really how you're feeling. And in order to move past this or through this, you're going to need to express what's really going on. And Ten of Swords. I'm going to pull a clarifier on this card, but I'm feeling a little bit like part of you just wants to walk away and not look back and not have to deal with whatever this situation is about. Part of you just wishes you could walk away, but you're not free yet. You don't feel free to walk away. Let me get a clarifier on the Ten of Swords. Okay. Yeah, here's that. Exactly what I was just saying. So the Eight of Swords is like you're kind of feeling bound to the situation, emotionally or otherwise. So while you want to walk away, you're just not quite there yet. And part of whatever's happening in this situation that we've been talking about, the message that's coming through is that there's, how do I say this? Some of you are bringing an interpretation into the story that is not quite right, and it's adding to the complexity or the challenges, it's adding to this energy. It's adding to this energy of feeling stuck and in fear and underwater with your emotions. So be mindful about where you might be misunderstanding. I'm gonna pull some more about that. What more can we learn about what does Virgo need to understand about this situation? What does Virgo need to understand about this situation? Okay. It's too many cards. It's like 8 cards came out. Just one card, please. What more does Virgo need to understand about this situation? Thank you. Chariot. There's something about this that frightens you. It's like something about knowing the truth. Like if you were to allow that maybe you're misinterpreting some of the story, that would frighten you in some way to be wrong about this. And maybe that makes sense for some of you. I'm not quite sure what that means in this situation. But part of getting to the truth is going to be expressing yourself, having that conversation or speaking your truth in whatever way that is. Once you initiate that, then you're going to be able to get to what's actually happening in this situation, and you can put down any fear about that. Okay, I hope that makes sense for some of you. All right, now let's look at the outcome. What's the outcome for Virgo? Whoa. Lots of cards flying out. Lots of messages for you today, Virgo. There may be a lot of you watching this video with variations of this story and the way it's playing out. And there's just too many messages here. One more card, please. What's the outcome of this situation for Virgo? Thank you. Okay, King of Pentacles. So that's a very positive outcome. Once you allow yourself to communicate what's really going on for you, communicate your authentic self, you're going to be relieved of that burden of feeling tied and trapped to this situation. And once that happens, there's going to be new opportunity opening up for you. You're going to start to see what's ahead is going to start to feel more open and available, more possibilities. And the Knight of Cups, I feel like this is your energy. And why I'm feeling that way is it keeps coming back to this, the message about speaking your authentic truth. The Knight of Cups, he's a cutie, right? I mean, he's charming. People like the Knight of Cups. But when you look really closely, you kind of get he's opening the door for something, but he's not fully stepping in. And I feel like that's your energy right now. It's like you want to, this communication that needs to happen is a door for you to walk through. And you have a choice about how you walk through that. You can either walk through it fully committed to being authentic, fully committed to finding a solution, or you can walk in with this kind of half-committed energy. Yeah, I'm here, but And I'm going to get clarifiers on this, but I feel like if you're not fully committed when you step into this communication, it may not quite go the way that you want it to go. And I'm hearing that you feel very strongly that there's caution needed, and so you'll have to use your own discretion with that. You know the situation better than me, and so you'll have to use your discretion about the best way to approach it. What is the clarifier for Knight of Cups? Here's completely the opposite. That's exactly what I was just talking about. So the King of Swords is fully authentic, fully himself, fully stepping into it, owning it. He's not afraid, and also he's not defensive. He's just present. He's just available. He's speaking his truth. He's fully being himself, and he's just allowing that without worrying about whether other people are going to accept him or not. So I think that's an important message here for you, Virgo. And I feel like there's a few more messages here for you. Are there any additional messages for Virgo about this situation? What else does Virgo need to know? What else does Virgo need to know? Oh, too many cards fell out. Let's see. Queen of Cups, the Death and Rebirth card. So this might be a big shift for you all. This could be the kind of situation that changes your life moving forward forever. The Hierophant. If you're able to address whatever this is, it might change your life forever, or the way that you live your life. This might be a pattern of behavior that you have where something's really bothering you and you're not coming forward to communicate it, and it holds you back. And if you're able to start communicating more authentically, you're going to be moving into this kind of energy. Queen of Cups, Hierophant, Three of Cups. Those are all powerful, beautiful energies, and this is that transformation, right? Death card, stepping into your own, being truly who you are, and really living out your dreams and your imagination, not being afraid to be you. All right, Virgo, let's see what messages the angels have for you. I feel like they have a few. Any more messages for Virgo? Thank you. Okay, so call upon Archangel Gabriel. You will soon receive some positive news. The channel for clear and honest communication are now open. Keep an open heart and speak your truth lovingly without fear. Forgiveness. Let the past go. Clear your heart and mind through forgiveness. Destiny. Your destiny is to blossom, to shine, to transform to an ever greater light. And finally, kindness. A kind gesture rekindles your belief in the power of love. Remember to be kind to yourself. All right, my Virgo friends, I hope this reading's been helpful. I'll look forward to checking back in next month and seeing how things unfolded for you. Blessings to you. Bye. Thank you.